folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Getting set up. It's a first down play. The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
We go backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Ball handed to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Just able to get it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. Boy, just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be fourth down. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. And the Tigers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Bickley. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And here's the handoff. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And they'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Testing the right side here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on the 3rd and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a 4th down now. And the Panthers will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. To throw, it's Jackson. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Tigers will line up to kick it away. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Breaks loose at the 45. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He shreds the tackle. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. There's the handoff. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
Chris, you know how it goes in football. When it works out well for the offensive coordinator on 3rd long and a run play, he's a genius. And if it didn't, of course, everybody on social media would be saying that he needs to be fired and it's too conservative of a call. You wonder what they'll do on that next 3rd down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. The Socker with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Can he get there on the ground? He shreds the tackle. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Direct snap to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll give it to the back. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And they hand it off to the back. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Jackson. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
We go with a direct snap, and he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Bulldozing his way through those tackles. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Clemson offense is back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The offense going with the hurry up. And now the running back's got it again. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Tigers looking to run some tempo here. 1st and goal, handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackle made after a big gain. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. It's a toss play to the right. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
The Panthers will look to convert here on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the coverage guys make the tackle. After all that effort, he'd been better off just taking a knee there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Back to pass. It's Jackson. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here.
That's a design quarterback keeper.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Let's fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Panthers will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. Offense behind the sticks, facing a second and long. Scanning the field, it's Jackson. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's got some space. Gonna take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, hit. And the interception taken to the house. A pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Touchdown, Panthers. And the defense adds six from the interception return. They're going to try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. and it's good for a first down at the 36.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Dropping back, it's Jackson. The pass rush closing in. On the junior gets home, making a sack there. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he'll be brought down. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. He just needed to.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And this pass is caught. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And there's the point after. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, the reality with any screen pass is they usually take a little bit of time to develop. And though they often can hit big, sometimes they take too long to cook up, and sometimes you can get sacked.
Fair catch made at the 35. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. To throw, it's Jackson. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's complete downfield. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up.
Blitz, blitz, blitz. Lasso, lasso.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And bulldozing his way through. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30. The Panthers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game.
Got space, looking to score. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Coming up, second down and goal.
Here we go. In.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Get set, get set.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. And they're able to get him down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense in taking advantage of what the defense gave them.
Slides to avoid the big hit. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Black 24! Black 24!
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Cricket!
Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Makes a quick grab. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Moran. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
49, Clemson, 28.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw it again. Launches downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Oh, and nothing. Will he score here? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Set to kick it off.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Got it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He finds some space. Touchdown hit. It was a foot race and he won it.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball, the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Clemson, 35.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Takes the handoff. It's Bickley. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the offensive line is so caught up in communicating to pick up the defensive lineman. Nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4, and it is 1st down and goal. The Panthers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff, 1st and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
2nd and goal for the offense. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to scramble now. Finds room at the 30. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening, they just went for it. He moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Let's see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Dropping back, it's Jackson. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for the wideout. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. The Panthers will line up now. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. To the air, it's Jackson. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He's got it near the end zone, and he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Going after, knocking right through. Getting set to kick the ball on now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Get some space around the 30. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Really nice run by the back, but I'm going to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
Here's the option play. He's found some room at the 45. And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option, He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say you're...
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that turnover will finish the football game. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out.